We're out in Adelanto, California today. Had a protest for the young man who lost his life at the hands of the police, Daryl Allen Jr., better known as Slip. And we're talking to some of the people here at the protest. And I wanted to know, first, can you tell me what your name?
My name is Lisa Simpson, the mother of Richard Risher that was killed by LAPD in the Nicholson Gardens July 25th, 2016.
And what were the circumstances of that?
He ran. They shot 70 shots at my son for running.
Shot 70 shots?
He was 18 years old.
Was he armed?
Nope.
They
said he was.
They said he was armed?
Yeah, that's their favorite line.
Yeah.
They armed.
We know that there.
Yeah.
How long we brought you to the rally today? Is that because of your son, the thing, the justice done to him?
Well, it's because I'm fighting for our sons and daughters of all denominations because they deserve a future against these rogue cop police that this system put on the streets to attack us like we're animals.
Mm-hmm. And this is a common occurrence now in America. So what would you say to anybody to try to change that?
But I would say to anybody that's trying to change it, we need to fight. We need to stop going up to the state because that's the system's daddy, and he's never going to discipline his kids the way we want him disciplined. We got to take this situation to the Congress. We need some people to talk to us. We don't want to be put in no rooms. We want y'all to stand on that platform, and y'all need to hear us because all these legislators, all they talk about is how the schools is overcrowded. When they finish killing us out here on these streets, it's going to be 2 students per classroom.
Okay, so you said we got to stand up. And I heard you earlier, you was talking about a measure. Can you tell us a little about the measure you was talking about there?
About AB 392?
Yeah.
I can tell you a lot about that bill. They passed a bill in June for AB 392. A lot of people don't know what this bill really entails. A lot of people let them put a clause, which is necessary, which is an eclectic clause, that gives the Constitution back its power. So now every time they killing us on the streets, they don't have to say they fear for their life anymore. They can say it's necessary because that's the clause that they put on that bill 392 to be passed. 48 hours after they passed that bill, they killed that young man on Rosecrans and shot him 36 times. Guess what, y'all? Because it was necessary. Y'all better wake up. They give you these little bitty words that you don't think mean nothing, but they have a big meaning to it. Because you're not in the system, you can't speak their language. So they know what to do to us. They know who to send to us to shut us down. They ain't coming out here. This is a peaceful protest. What's so peaceful about it? When they killed this young man 2 weeks ago, was they peaceful when they killed him? No, they wasn't. They talk about transparency. Was they transparent when they killed that man? They talk about, what's their favorite word? Reform. How you gonna reform something when it ain't never been no disciplinary action? Reform mean to make greater. So you gonna make these killers greater killers? Come on, people, y'all better wake up. It's a genocide on our ass, and y'all don't see it because y'all do paid protests. Everybody wanna be nice and friendly to the police. I'm not gonna be nice and friendly to the police. What I'm teaching these youths, stay away from the police. They ain't gotta respect them because they ain't gonna respect you. They talk about de-escalation. When they escalate every situation they come about, that boy should still be here today. They don't have no questions for this family to tell them why their child ain't here no more, because they don't care. It wasn't their kid. You had the mayor up here talking about they having meetings. You having a meeting and we dying out here on the streets? Fuck a meeting, do something about it. I challenge them to do something about it. They not, because we ain't nothing to them. We're nothing to them. When they killed my son, it's been 3 years and I'm still fighting the demon. 3 years later. 3 years later. And then they tell you as a family, oh, it's gonna get better. It ain't gonna never get better. Because you gotta wake up every day and think about your son, birthdays, holidays, all that. It's never gonna get better. And then after they kill your kid, it ain't even about the death of your kid no more. They turn the case on you as a parent. Now, what kind of system do we live in?
Definitely a system that's been broken. But also what we have to do now, we have to hear the voice of the community, like this young lady right here, and we want to hear the voice of the community. So we're going to, at Urban Star TV, we're going to give the community a chance to speak, for your voice will be heard. And that way, by getting your voice out there, people can pay attention. So we have to use these social media ways here.
Sure.
So I appreciate you and everything.
Sure.
Sorry for your loss.
And the name of my organization is the Richard Rich Foundation. We got a lot of things going on. I'm taking my passion, my pain, and turning it to my passion, because when my son died, it was hard for me to bury my son. So my foundation, what are we doing in my foundation? We burying kids from all over the world, loved ones that's been impacted by the police killing their loved ones. We gonna take care of your burial for you to take that strain up off you. Because no mother or father or loved one should have to bear the burden of burying their loved one when they killed by these rogue cops all over 52 states.
That's right. That's right. Thank you very much for coming
You're
out.
welcome.
We want to have another community leader, one of my brother King, to come up and speak to us. And this is brother right here, business owner here in the high desert. Got us going on. What's up, my brother? All right. We're telling people about some of your business. What you got going on?
Hello, how you doing? My name is Mr. King. I'm current owner of King and Couture Royal Barbershop and Salon, located in this great city of Victorville, off of El Dorado and Palmdale. And we give haircuts and it's barbershop and salon all in one. Got the finest in the whole high desert.
That's right. And how long you been in your establishment?
I've been in my establishment about 3 years now.
3 years. And see, I know this man here on a personal level, you know what I'm saying? Just not all he do out here. He just have a backpack giveaway and some more things he was just doing last Saturday. So he's not just in the community making money off the community, but he's also putting money back in, putting things back in the community. And that's what we're striving to get more people to do, to support businesses like this here, support our own. And I want to thank you personally, man, for going out doing it, because the things you're doing, a lot of people ain't stepping up to the plate like that,
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. We just try to give back to the community, because the community bless us. So while we can't bless the community back, we had a free backpack giveaway, and we had a free haircut giveaway, and then just last weekend, we had a $5 haircut giveaway for back to school for the kids, for the young men, and then my wife is raffling off a free hairstyle for all the young ladies for the back to school. So we just trying to give back to the community, make the community great, because if we don't invest, then who else going to invest? And it's all about us, investing in ourselves.
That's right. And I appreciate that, man, already, 100%. I will. You already know. I'm going to see you, you know what I'm saying? I want to get some more. I got my sister Jessica right now. We're here today. It was her brother that was killed at the hands of the police, and I want to give her an opportunity to have her voice met too. How you doing, Jess? I know the circumstances ain't right, but I want your voice to be heard. I want to tell the people a little something about what's going on.
Right now we're having a rally, and this rally is just to get everybody on the same page, because we know there's a lot of family members out there that are going through the same thing, you know what I mean? And if we do not stand united, then we'll fall. Because first we got to put God first. But at the end of the day, I don't like that people sit here and can judge us by the color of our skin or the intent of our background, when we all have a past and a background. And if we sit here and we judge the police department on how they act, then we wrong. So I'm trying to figure out, how is it that they get heard and we don't get heard when we are majority of the people?
Well, we have a platform now. That's what this Urban Star is about. We want the community voices to be heard. So we're going to put out, we're not going to sugarcoat it like they may do. We're going to let you real.
Yes.
So we want to hear from our voice and what's going on. Now, this young man here, this is your son.
Yeah.
I met him already. Introduce him. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I know there are situations that happen. How you coping with everything?
Going it by day. It's not hard to it's very hard to see that. I'm 15 years old. I gotta go to school.
Yeah.
But that's still in my mind.
Yeah. Well, see, this is a side effect right here. See, with every action, there's a reaction. Everything that happened is a snowball effect. This young man here was there when his uncle was killed, and he had to live with that memory the rest of his life now. So things that when they think that the murder is just over with, there's still loved ones have to deal with the aftermath of that. And that's what's happening right now. We have emotional feelings here, things that they have to live with. This young man, 15 years old, that's some things he never should have to endure. And we want to just, I just want to keep your head up, man, and keep on doing what you got to do. Keep in school, get your education, and you got a wonderful mom. I know she's going to be on your head already, so you ain't worried about that part, But I just want to let you, man, speak and give an opportunity, let your voice be heard for people to understand what's going on with you, man, Much love to you. You already know, Jessica, we're going to be with you. The fight is just not over with, So we're going to keep this going on.
It's going to be a long process, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to take it all the way.
Yeah, I know you will. I just encourage you, my sister, stay strong and do your business. This is Eli with Urban Star TV coming to Atlanta. We're going to give it some more to the community, let the community speak. Check it out for now. Be back at you in a moment.
Okay, my name is Paul Marsh with High Desert SCLC. the height. It's a rebirth of the SCLC. It was an organization that was up here a few years ago under the guidance and leadership of Pastor Sherman Mitchell. He passed away, and the organization just dissolved. But what I did is this past year we started it back up. Because there's a need for a lot of activism, local activism here in the High Desert. The reason why we chose the High Desert SCLC, that name, and not a particular city, is because we wanted an organization that could span and that could address the issues that are going on in the High Desert as a whole. So that's how we came up with that name. Now, as far as the SCLC, one of the things that we wanted to do differently as an organization, so we can gain the support of everybody, what we did is it's a multicultural organization. We have black people, Latino, white. We have people of all races, all groups within the organization. All political affiliations. So we didn't want to exclude anybody. So it's an organization that's that serves everybody. What we do is we instead of trying to pick particular causes, what we're looking for the what caused, what are the foundational type. What caused certain things to happen? So instead of saying that, okay, this took place or this happened, why did it happen? So we look at behind the scenes as to why something happened, so we can address the issue on a more broad scale. And if we can create answers or create resolutions or solve issues as far as the mentality, some of the action, the thinking, some of the things that are taking place, then obviously the individual actions will also decrease and change. So that's kind of a little bit about what we do. We're a growing organization. We're about 65 members strong right now. We have attorneys that are on that are within our membership. They are just members. We do refer situations to them, and they do give us advice. So that's a little bit about as far as and we're always seeking membership. So because we are growing at a steady pace, because we are an organization that's actually boots on the ground. We're not afraid to address issues and get in. If we have to get in somebody's face, we have to get in their face. That's just what we have to do. So that's a little bit about the High Desert SCLC.
Right back at you, your boy Eli Truman, your Village Street Team, Urban League. Start that off. This is your boy Eli coming at you, Urban Star TV. We're coming back with some more community leaders out here in Adelanto for this rally for Darrell Allen Jr., who was killed unnecessarily by the police. This is my, ride or die right here. Everywhere I go, he's right there with me, got my back, support, and everything I'm doing. This is my go-to, man. What's happening, man? I just want to thank you personally, man, for coming out, doing your things, man. Yeah. Tell the people your name, man, what you got.
All right, man. My name is Chris, known as Boogie out here in the Victorville, High Desert, San Bernardino area, man. I do want to say one thing. We need to come together. It's power in numbers. We got to respect ourselves. Leave all this gang banging alone, man. Put these guns down, man, and bring that 1950s, 60 love back between our people, man. Because if we don't respect ourselves, they ain't gonna respect us, man. You know what I mean? So we gotta respect ourselves. So I made a promise to God that I would stop doing what I was doing to try to help these youngsters wake up, man, and bring this together. You know what I'm saying? We got some things going on out there in San Diego. It's called Peace in Southeast, and it's very successful right now. You know what I mean? I want to do something like that for San Bernardino County. So yeah, like he said, I back my brother 100%. Wherever he go, I'm gonna be there if I can. You know what I'm saying? But again, my name is Chris, also known as Boogie. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to Eli.
But I want to lift up a little higher than that, right? Because I'm gonna give justice where it's due. Also, in my eyes, a king. This is the definition of a king right here. See, you can have your past and do wrong and go down the wrong road, but there's awakening come, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times with us, black men, it's when we have kids. And when the family, elevates our game, and his game has been elevated, and now he's reaching back out. He's also a mechanic. And he like to give his time to teach kids how to do breaks and how to do things in the community. And that's what we need. We need more men like this here coming out in the community, giving their time to try to help our youth, to try to bring them up. So that's where my love comes from, man. You know what I'm saying? The character he got right here, So we're going to stand up right here together, man, and we're going to try to make a change in this high desert and beyond the high desert. But it starts right here, one step at a time. So this is Eli with my one ace right here, and we're going to do what we do and make it happen in the community. This is Eli checking out with you for now. Come back at you. One love.
Stay true to yourself.
This is Eli coming back at you with Urban Star TV. We're out here with some more community leaders, SCLC, and I want to just talk to them, give them a moment right here, and want to thank them for putting everything together, coming together. I've been the pleasure doing some things with you before, so we already read book. This is my first time, my brother here, Valentine, but I look forward to doing a lot of things with Valentine's good man right here. Tell me a little something about your organization, what you got going on.
Thank you, Eli. Well, we are the new chapter of the High Desert SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference that was established by Dr. Martin Luther King in the 60s during the Civil Rights Movement. And we've seen a need for it in the High Desert, and we went ahead and we started a chapter. So that's what we do. We reach out, we do intake, we do some intervention. We've even called for some FBI investigations on some of the cases that we handle.
One of the most important things that we didn't get through all that, though, is your name. I know it, but I love the way you said it again.
My name is Socorro Cisneros, and I am the Vice President of the High Desert SCLC.
Okay. And this young man over here is Mr. Valentine. I want to give you a moment to express yourself. Man, a wonderful speech you gave today. Very much needed.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm a proud member of the SCLC. It is a very important organization in our community because we need to stick together and our voice needs to come together so that we can be heard. And we invite all of you to come and join us before you are a victim of what is going on nationally.
That's right. Yep. And what he said right there, he kept it all perfectly right there. Don't wait till something happened to you to come looking for help to stand up. Stand up now before something happened to you. Prevent something to happen for you or your loved one. So I'm going to stand in accord with these people right here. I stand on the side of right, and I love these people right here for what they're doing. And we're going to ask you for your address, how to get in touch with you.
Thank you. So the High Desert SCLC meets every third Thursday of the month in Victorville. You could come out at 7 p.m. We are at the FAM spot at 16857 C Street in Old Town Victorville.
Okay. And that's good right there. There's a lot of buildings in Old Town Victorville. It's time we start building these buildings back up, making use of these buildings, and do things for the community. Right now we have a big homeless crisis here in Victorville in the high desert, and some of these things need to be addressed. And I'm just looking forward to making some building, make some changes up here with you guys. So we want to let everyone know, don't wait and be a part of what's happening, be a part of the solution now. Come on out and help, lend a helping hand. This is Eli with the Urban Street Team. We want to come on out, Urban Star TV. We had two organizations, So we want to have everybody come on out and be a part of what's happening. Don't wait for something to happen to you once again. Come out and be a part of the solution now. This is Eli with Urban Star TV. Check it out.
You're late.
This is Eli with Urban Star TV. Coming back at you with some more of the community leaders out here on the day of protest for Daryl Allen Jr., a.k.a. Slip. And we got the pastor and the doctor. What can I do? Surround myself with better company than that. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Pastor Allen.
I'm Pastor Israel Riley of Christ the Solid Rock Lighthouse Ministry Empowerment Center in the city of Apple Valley.
Francis Pichon. I'm a member of Victorville City. Live here for 20 years. Member of the NAACP, and just try to help make this community better.
See, he don't give himself enough credit. I'm gonna lift him up where he's supposed to be at. I've been knowing this man for a minute, and he's more than just trying to help the community. He helps the community. He's a voice in the community. He's someone that I turn to when I need something. I call him, and I think he still. Oh no, I was finna say I think you still owe me a lunch, but I forgot I owe you a lunch. So let's just forget about that part right now.
I'll get on the lunch with you.
Yeah, okay, we weren't with that, you know. But we want to just thanks for men like this here for coming out, giving their time for the community. We need more men like this here to stand up in the community and be accounted for. And hopefully by them standing up and doing what they're doing, we get more people to come on out and be a part of the community and be a part of the solution to help this community. We need a lot of help out here right now. There's a lot of injustice going on, but we have to take steps. And I just want to commend you guys for taking the steps to come on out, emceeing today and doing what you're doing. You know, this is what it's about right here. My brother right here. I can't even say nothing. I'm going to tell you, I don't use this word too often, but I got love for this guy right here. Because you know, the things he do, man, what he stands for, you know. I like a man that stands for what he's supposed to stand for and stand upright. He walked the right way, you know, and I want to, you know, encourage more people to be like this man right here. And I want to just tell everybody to come out, man, and help out what's going on. Don't sit at home and wait on something to happen to you. Then want everybody to come helping you. Help out right now and try to curb some of these things before it happens to you. You want to give anything else with us, you know?
I just want to say, get in your community. Get in your community. That's the key. City council meetings, meet with the mayor, meet with the police department. It's very important that we get in our community. We need to police ourselves, and that's what we used to do back in the days. But now we're allowing the police to police us, and we see what is happening. Like today, you know, we had a meeting, a gathering for our own brother Daryl Allen, and it was a tragedy. He was murdered by a police officer with his hands up, shot. You know, and that should not be. Why they were called out, we don't know why exactly. But all we know is that they were called, they came out, and they shot him, and they murdered him. But if we were policing ourselves, these things would not be going on. It would not be happening. So it's important that we are in our community, that we're speaking to our children about what goes on in our community. You know, we come to the parks and we go to different activities and events that happens in the community, and we thrust ourselves a part of the community, and we can make a change. There's healing in the community, but we have to be that healing.
That's right. Go ahead, Mr. Francis.
I don't know what I can add to that, but that's true. And I want to add this. What Brother Eli was saying about this gentleman and myself, he was also talking about himself, because he is most active in this community. A heck of a lot more than me.
Well, I get this from you. You're my inspiration.
We're each other's inspiration. That's the way it should be, you know. And for people who have complaints about this one's not doing enough, this organization's not doing enough, get to the organization and help them.
Yeah.
We all need help.
Yeah.
Especially the NAACP. We need a lot of help. And so we're having a meeting Monday at 6 at 14342 St. Andrews Drive in Victorville. So if anyone wants to come out and join us and complain about us, to us, you're welcome.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. And that's how it starts right there. It starts by being a member of an organization. Don't sit back and talk about anyone if you're not a part of the solution yourself. So we want to encourage everybody to come out, once again, with the NAACP, once again with Solid Rock Church, once again with community organizations, whoever you want to feel comfortable with, just make a difference, stand up and be accountable for yourself. So this is Eli with Urban Star TV out here in Adelanto and the protest of Mr. Allen. We want to once again to say, be a part of the solution. Urban Star Television, check it out. This is Eli coming back at you with Urban Star TV. I have the pleasure right here to surround myself in a good company of Dr. Dowdy. Now, I got another name for her, but y'all can't use it because I call her Mom. So that's already taken. I know your kids might see this, but they already know the business already. How you doing, Dr. Dowdy?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
All right, we want to tell a little people about something about what's going on with you and what brought you out here today.
I came out today because, as I just shared with someone, I came out of retirement as a writer to cover the event. And I got up out of my bed today to come because what is going on in our communities need to be addressed, and we need to realize that it's time for action. It's time for action. And when I say it's time for action, I'm not advocating that we go out and buy up all the AK-47s and make bombs and do all that kind of stuff, but that we need to be able to come together as a peoples, come together and stand together, irregardless of what we believe or whatever, because this is national. This is not just local. This is national. The killings of our peoples has been going on since we landed on these shores. It has increased because words matter. And when people sit and utter violent speech, those that advocate those things can use that and will and do use that and put action to it. And so that's why I'm out here today, is to encourage the people to stand and not to be tired, not to let our hands hang down. Yes, we would all love to go home, and get on Facebook, but this is just not the time. This is the time to make alliances, to come together and to see what we as communities can do to counter this violence that's going on, and also to realize that we need divine intervention. This is systemic.
Yes.
So nothing that we do in the natural is going to completely change. You might put a Band-Aid over it. I lived during the 60s. I don't know how much time we have, but I lived during the 60s, naturally. And so we marched and we did all those things, and we were sure that it was over. We had arrived. The people would see and know that we were just as they are, just different colors. But it didn't work. All it did was cut it down to the ground, and it ran underneath the ground as underground runners. So when racism reared its head again, we didn't recognize it. Our children didn't recognize it because they thought it was dead, but it was not dead. And so that's what we need to realize, is that this is larger than just a physical, it's larger than this meeting.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are underground runners. Racism is systemic. It is in the DNA. So therefore, in order to completely terminate it, we need divine intervention.
Yeah.
And
that's right there, divine intervention, and also a woman with the dedication that she has. She mentioned that she was in retirement, but she's still out there putting more work in than a lot of people who are actively busy. So I encourage you to get some of the energy and get some of the strength, that divine intervention that she has, to get out of these streets and try to make a change. So I just want to personally thank you, Dr. Donnie, for always showing up, for always being a part of the community and doing what you do. And I just want to personally say we need you, and we love you, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
This is Eli with Urban Star TV out here in Adelanto, California. And we're just going to bring the community, let the community speak, let the voices of the community be heard. Check it out for now. We'll be back with you shortly. This is your boy back at you, Eli with Urban Star TV. Out here at activities going on in Adelanto for the protest of Daryl Allen Jr., better known as Slip. I got one of my people right here that I'm very, very well accompanied with. This is Pastor Karen, and she's been active in the community. I just want to thank you, Pastor Karen, and give you the opportunity to let your voice be heard out here.
All right. Well, first off, it's unfortunate that we have to gather for such a time as this, but at the same time, we have no choice but to gather for such a time as this. Even though I didn't know the young man, Daryl Allen, it was as if I knew him, because that could have been my son.
Yes, definitely.
Because I have sons.
Yeah.
I have grandsons. I have people in the community that I love. My friends have children. And so it's unfortunate that we're at a time where the very ones, I think I heard someone say it earlier, the very ones that we're supposed to have to serve and protect, that slogan should not be, we should throw that out the window.
Yeah.
Because that was a long time ago. Because that's not what it's about now. Nowadays, you never know what's going to happen when you call law enforcement. So that makes you not want to call them. So they're really not doing their job, because I'm promising you that there's many people that are not calling the police when they need to be calling them to do their job. But because of what the outcome could be, we're not going to call them. you know. And so it's real unfortunate. I'm returning to the high desert, and I'm glad that I am here so that I can get back active. You know, High Desert Community Action Network, we are getting back active and back involved in what's important, and that is the community and the people. We have to stand up for the people. We have to be there for everybody, for the community in its entirety, because we never know. You know, it was that lady's son now. You know, so we have to just continue to lock arms one with another,
yes.
and stay prayerful and remain prayed up and unified, and believing that God is able to change the changes that need to happen. And you know, voting, that was one key point tonight.
Yeah.
That you got to vote. You got to get out to vote. You got to get registered to vote. And that's across the board.
Yeah.
All kind of changes need to happen.
Yeah.
And that's only going to happen if we are registered, actively involved, coming out to the city council meetings, letting our voice be heard. And so that's the stand that I'm taking. I'm back active, and I'm grateful to God that I have a small little voice.
Yeah.
But it speaks volumes
Yeah.
to what needs to be said.
Well, you know, if you got a whole bunch of small voices, it'll make enough noise to be heard.
That's it.
So we have to stand up. And I want to touch on one thing you said earlier. You said there's a lot of people hesitant to call because you never know. But the problem is deeper than that, because now you can be walking down the street. You could be driving in your vehicle. There's different things right now that cause you, once you come in contact with the police, you never know the outcome of that. So now we should not be fearful of what's going to happen to us with the ones that's supposed to be there to serve and protect us. So we have to have a voice and be active in the community, as she said, and I just want to let everyone be aware of that. And we want to thank for people with you, with the small voices that speak volume for everyone. And want to thank you, Community Action Network, raising up his head again, doing what it's got to do.
That's right.
And it's because of people like you that it's possible. So we want to thank you on a personal note. This is your boy Eli with the Urban Street Team coming back at you. Urban Star TV. We out here in the community, letting the community voices be heard. Checking out. All right. Got the crowd popping on everything that's cracking over here. That's what you're looking at. It is what it is. We got them out here for you. What's up with you now? All right. As you can see, it's cracking up at the park right now.
Pull up to the stop. The bottles on me. The functions in fall. I know we gon' see. Yeah, I got some chicks we can holler at. Join with me. Just don't forget the ice. Pour one up for me. Yeah. I sip a little drink. I sip a little more. Yeah, the feeling feel good. Turn it up slow. I'm riding with my pigs. I'm riding with my folks. Yeah, we rollin' something up. Another day on. Henny in my red cup. 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 We at the function. See a bunch of. See my pals. We still ballin'. You watch that. I hear the latest and greatest.
Chillin'. Let's say something. DJ on Boogie, all the way from LA. Here on the Midway Road.
That's right. It's all tracking.
Checking out the what I see. Yeah, I am feeling on fire. We on some good tree. Yeah, you want what I got. I just like another drink.
What's up, man?
What it do, man? My nigga, baby. It's been a minute. Yeah, hog life in the building, man.
It's all good.
What's that, man? I went on YouTube. Y'all done have me on YouTube. Hey, tell them hog life in the building, man. That's how we get out, man. Don't forget about the deuces. Nah, Ramon in the house, man. Yeah, man. Ramon, man. All the time, man. Trey, man. Ramona, man. Trey.
Can't stop fellas. I got you. I'm so close up.
That's right. All the time. I've been in the deuces 16 years. I'm retired. 14. LA Mother chapter. High Desert. Yeah, we got 36 chapters all over nationwide. This goes down, we focus on.
That's all over here, man. The whole thing. I got some things that are going on that I talked to you about. I'm getting a little more already about it. I don't know, you talking about it? I'm up for a couple things. I got it. Yeah, we flush that up too. How y'all doing? Oh, you sorry? No, but that's enough.
First Ladies MCSC.
Alright, y'all want to represent?
Hi, what's up? Cheeks both sets, first place all day, every day. Bakersfield represent.
I got you.
Functions in fall. I know we gon' see.
Now I got you the right way.
Hey, man, Silver Stores in the building, man. You know, HDLA, we up in here, man. Midway Run is going down 2014. See y'all next year, man.
Rico,
right, you know.
Representing the hog life in the house. Okay, man. Take a little tour through the thing. What's up with him?
We up here.
Hey, this is really true
but I've been on that Patron.
He started off with some Bud Light. It's just light.
I've been on that Patron, but it's still early in the day. We'll crack the other bottle in a minute, my nigga.
He ain't even playing. He don't lie about that shit. He pop up with bottles.
In football season 2, hey, so when y'all see this later, y'all gonna know I'm a real motherfucking fan.
I know, man. I was finna go to the car and get a Raider jacket for you right now. You know, we all made mistakes, homie. Already. What's up with my KO?
Man.
You already know what it is. Your boy KO, Global Mafia in the motherfucking building. Get it popping all day.
Get it all up out here.
This is what it is right here. It's cracking right now.
Cracking right now. We up here, turn.
Already.
Victorville, California.
Hey,
These real niggas from the B-though.
That's right.
Hey.
That's what it is.
You ain't, niggas be trying to be like, oh, I'm from LA and all that shit, nigga.
Don't try. We know where the LA niggas is at. We already know where the LA niggas is at.
That's right. Yeah, they don't think you be cracking up in this hill.
I see my LA niggas in LA. Y'all know me.
How y'all doing? All right.
First row.
Before Big G. All right. What's up, man?
How you doing?
All right. Get y'all there, man. We're going around with it. You looking for me? I'm right here, baby.
I need shit.
I got you. You got my number?
No. I don't got my phone on me.
All right. I ain't going. I'll be here for a minute.
I'm gonna leave in a minute.
Oh. I ain't got no car.
What? Huh? What? Yeah. They got
It's 760 912 8652. Eli?
Ain't no, we came over there with James.
You know how it goes.
Eli Production, holler back in. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate, congratulate you. You know, we all are here to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Give a deal, baby. We go with the one and only, the queen right here. You dig? We ready having a good time. No, we're halfway run. Tonight we having it going on. Don't forget to come to the club Tuesday night at the Apple Valley Golf Club. Eli's getting the comedy hour. Y'all show up and support. All about it.
That's right.
All right. I didn't know about that. Huh?
Yeah, I know you're on everything.
I just gone to go.
All right, no, that's all good.
I'll be there next time.
Okay. Okay, I got you. It's on the truck and up here at the park. You see so down. Got you. What's up with you, man? Bad girl. Already. Bad girl. What's your name?
Bad girls.
That's right. Hot stuff in the house. Everyone right here.
All day.
All day, every day.
It's my president. It's our
And the manager.
And that's my last king.
That's right.
That's the last king quarter. Hit that.
Gotcha. All right, y'all have a good one. Have fun.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be out tonight too for the other thing? Y'all stay tonight for the party?
Oh, we there. Oh, yeah. Sure. We're there. You're there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So you better be in that guy.
Oh, I am. It's all good.
All right. I'm just coming back. I was VP, but I let my take over, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still here. She's still here. Don't forget my baby. Nowhere. David Last King Quarter. Shut up here. David Last King Quarter. King David. Everybody know. That's what your name is. Right. She'll see you nowhere. I don't care how long she be gone. Ain't going nowhere.
All right. All right, I see you.
So we'll see you tonight.
Already, I'll be there.
You better know it. Back up in that thing.
Already.
Set it up now.
That's right.
Hot stuff.
Making a round, trying to see what's going on with everybody. All good. So keep back around to the front. we make our way around here, take a little bit of everything out, see what's going on. See it all right here, you know. How you doing? What's up with the doc? All right. I see you.
I'm doing it, baby.
Already?
I'm doing it already. You know how I do it.
High desert style. Yeah, I'm getting everything.
Pull your damn keychain out the way, nigga.
Sidebar.
now we need an interview.
You've been bullshitting all
So we got the brights, got everything cracking from one end to the other end. That's all what it is. Gotta get the other side of what's up with you? All right. Yeah, we got the bags.
Got somebody blocked in here.
Oh, hey, let me get you now. How you doing? All right, what's good with you? Huh? I'm trying to get you. Don't run from me. What's good with you? How you like this out here tonight?
I like it.
It's cool, huh?
It's fun.
Got everybody
no
out
problems. Everybody chilling.
here? Yeah. As it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
You know? As I'm trying to get it all down, let them see how I'm doing up here in Victorville.
Yep.
You know, on a whole nother level, you know?
Shit level.
Yeah.
The DJ's table, that one needs to go back to like my spot, or I'll pick it up tonight. You take it to Bird's house. Yeah, get okay.
What's up, man? All right, what's up? What's up? Oh, good. Trying to get this little Victorville life. Everybody see what's happening. How you doing? See you over there?
Wonderful picnic.
Yeah, it's nice out here. That's good. The right time of day too.
Yeah, thank God it's cooling it down.
Yeah. We got the High Desert Brothers.
I said your bitch wanna fuck, and we gon' get her like chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang.
How you doing today?
Hey, I can't complain, man. It's been a good day, a good event, and a good turnout. Just happy everybody can show up, man.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Real good day.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
All right, guys, that was all right. What's up with you? How y'all? All right, what's good? How y'all doing? Know how to come get it all on camera? What's up, little mama?
Right. Say hey.
Hey. That's so cutie. How you doing? How y'all doing? What's up? Where y'all representing from? Are y'all just up here?
We out here visiting.
You're visiting? That's right. How you doing, lady?
What's that?
I see you trying to hide. You can't get away.
I don't like the camera.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm hiding. I'm like, stand on this side of the
I'm gonna edit that part. Don't worry. How you been doing?
I'm like,
Hey, you know about the Taco Tuesday, right? I got a little thing going on at the golf course on Tuesday nights in Apple Valley. Yeah, doing shows. Yeah, come on out.
okay. That's my little dog.
If that's my, yeah, if that's my friend, like a garage, yes, probably like what in the garage room, so it wasn't over there. Now that I went back, I was register again. Now she got a building. It's air, water.
We're on the other side of the park now. How y'all doing?
Okay, how you doing, honey?
Hey, all right. Y'all enjoying yourselves?
We are enjoying ourselves very much. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Good. Oh, you taking us? That's right.
Yeah.
We having fun. Say hello to the camera.
What's up, little angel?
Say hi.
All
Say
right.
your name.
What's your name, mama? Say it again.
Tell them who your papa is. Tell them your papa Ted from the Desert Brothers. Tell them. There you go.
Okay. I got
He
you,
said,
man.
hey,
I got you. I ain't gonna leave you
Don't
out.
forget about him.
I got you.
Maniacs out here doing our shit. Niggas be rapping for the high desert.
That's right.
You already know. Niggas
You
being
already
right
know.
here. You already know. These niggas ain't trying to race to Malibu.
Oh no. I already know that for sure.
There ain't no race though anyway. Get up out of here, huh?
He gonna burn that rubber.
I ain't fucking with them bikes, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a racer, homie. Just a maniac.
Just maniac.
I'm a maniac.
On some big rims. Yeah, we ride big wheels. Niggas ride big wheels. You know, when you was little, you had a big wheel.
Yeah.
Nigga, we riding that same shit, nigga.
Already.
My shit right over there on the street.
I'm finna get that too.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? Come in front of that curve like that. Huh?
Going back to the thing tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up there and see what's happening. All right.
I'm gonna go, but
Who about to barbecue? You bringing my baby?
What's up, man?
Get down 7th Street. I gave Sarah my number. I was like,
No, I had to get you. Had a little minor accident up here, you know. A little minor accident, homie came in and slid, hit a couple of bikes. That's my nigga too. Just happened to be one of my niggas. You the winner. I said you the winner. I ain't just supposed to be like on one side, but damn, who you with?
Huh?
Who you with?
I just showed you my vest. I'm with the High Desert Diamond.
I wasn't talking about that kind of way though.
Oh, you talking about?
I'm talking about like what I'm talking about. What you got to say, Tammy? High Desert, Lancaster, Diamond. Already. What's up with it, huh? Already. Got you. What's up, man? Already, huh? What's up, Doc? All right. Good looking out. Yeah. Hey, you know your head is so white. How y'all doing? What's up with y'all? How you doing today? Good. What's up with the G?
Hi. Loving you.
Already, you know.
We already knowing this.
You already know how it goes?
Knowing this.
We do. Already, man. From the beginning to the end.
Triple OG.
Right here.
Triple OG.
Don't get no better than this right here. That's it right there. Getting it all. Hey. What's up with you? Gotcha. What's up now?
What's up with it?
Already. I see it, Tandy. They're getting ready to Tandy. Got you down, Jack. No, I see you.
Thank you.
All right. How you doing? Okay, come right to you right now. Hey. All right.
You a lot better today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Because I didn't know who you was last time I saw you.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. That's me.
Well, I can give you some good friendship love now.
That's right. Always. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Eli, so what's been cracking up here? It's been going on?
Yeah, it's been going on. Everything good.
Is that right? So you trying to put me in the video?
Yep, trying to hook you in the video.
So I guess you ain't. I see you, baby.
All right, how you doing? All right.
What you been up to?
Same old same.
Hell, I missed the protest, but you know what? I couldn't get a ride.
That's okay.
You should have came pick me up, Eli.
I got you. All right, I need all that. I need to come in. Around it. There we go. You know you got to represent. There you go. I want to show them everything. You got all the whams and zooms.
Man, I'm trying not to. It ain't gonna do no good to miss all the fucking fun going on. TV, all good. Wish you would. Talking man, right? He love to talk. He talking, don't stop. You gonna have to burn. You know what act Ain't no water at the beach, but we at Pebble.
Already. JB, you going with me?
The last one was so.